Kale has been hyped to the point of backlash, but setting aside the trendiness, it's genuinely one of the most nutrient-dense foods available. A single cup of raw kale provides 684% of your daily vitamin K needs, 206% of vitamin A, and 134% of vitamin C. These aren't modest amounts, they're exceptional. The vitamin K content is particularly striking. At nearly 700% of the daily value, one cup of kale provides almost a week's worth of vitamin K in a single serving. Vitamin K is essential for bone health and proper blood clotting. It works with vitamin D and calcium to build and maintain strong bones, which is why the combination of vitamin K-rich greens with vitamin D and calcium sources is so important. The vitamin A in kale comes as beta-carotene, the same provitamin A found in sweet potatoes and carrots. At 206% of the daily value, kale is providing more than double your daily needs. This supports vision, immune function, and skin health. Vitamin C at 134% of the daily value means kale actually exceeds citrus fruits for vitamin C content. This is remarkable for a leafy green. The vitamin C provides antioxidant protection and supports immune function. As a cruciferous vegetable, kale also contains compounds called glucosinolates that break down into substances like sulforaphane, which have demonstrated cancer protective properties in research. You're getting more than just vitamins. Now for practical challenges. Raw kale is tough and can be quite bitter, which many people find off-putting. The solution is either to massage raw kale with olive oil and lemon juice to break down the fibers, or to cook it. Massaging sounds unusual, but it genuinely transforms the texture, making kale more tender and palatable for salads. Cooking kale increases vitamin K availability while slightly reducing vitamin C. Even with some vitamin C loss from cooking, cooked kale still provides substantial amounts. Sautéing kale with garlic and olive oil is a classic preparation that makes it delicious and more digestible. The stems are quite tough and fibrous. Most people remove them, but they can be saved for vegetable stock where they contribute flavor and nutrients. Don't feel guilty about discarding them. The leaves are where most nutrients concentrate. There are different varieties of kale. Lacinato kale, also called dinosaur kale or Tuscan kale, has a slightly more tender texture and milder flavor than curly kale. Baby kale is even milder and tender enough to use raw without massaging. Experimenting with different varieties can help you find one you actually enjoy. For people on blood-thinning medications, that extraordinarily high vitamin K content is a concern, just as with spinach. The key is consistency. Maintaining relatively stable vitamin K intake rather than eating huge amounts one day and none the next. The bitterness that some people dislike actually indicates beneficial compounds. Many health-promoting phytonutrients taste bitter. Rather than masking this with excessive sweeteners in smoothies, it's worth developing appreciation for these flavors. Kale stores reasonably well when refrigerated. Wash it, dry it thoroughly, and store in containers with paper towels to absorb excess moisture. It'll stay fresh for several days to a week. One concern is that kale, like other leafy greens, can concentrate pesticides if conventionally grown. If budget allows, choosing organic kale is preferable. If not, washing thoroughly is important. The combination of vitamins K, A, and C with fiber, calcium, and cancer-protective compounds makes kale genuinely exceptional. The challenge is making it palatable, which is entirely achievable with proper preparation.